Welcome to King Lizzard on Xbox One with Payday 2 action. So this is the art gallery. Now the art gallery, for those of you that played the original Payday 2 on Xbox 360 or PC, the art gallery is pretty much frame without the additional missions. It's an identical gallery. So even the assets and stuff are identical that you can select. In this case we've chosen the camera feed, so I'm going to kind of scope out the areas, highlight enemy for my colleagues while they try and get round on the inner of this art gallery silently and hopefully recover some of these pictures without too much of a fuss. When this one sets off, for those of you that haven't played it, 2 shutters will lock you into the art gallery. Police will get their way in by blowing out back sections of the wall, so typically if everything goes haywire, I will plant mines at the back of those, very back parts of the art gallery's wall, so that when the troops come jumping in, they'll kind of get blown up and stuff. But hopefully we won't have to go there. We'll see. Now there is a toilet, so basically when you start this level, you saw me run to the left and up and over the building to the camera feed. That's the quickest way to the camera feed if you buy it. If you run to the right, on the right side of the building at ground level, there is a door you can lockpick, and that will take you through some toilets, which is where my colleagues are going. And if you choose the assets of medic bag and ammo, they'll be in that toilet. So it's a bit of a trek back if you're in the middle of the art gallery. Obviously it's not like used to you in there. In the event everything goes live and the alarms go, you're kind of separated from your ammo and your additional medikit. My colleagues took that camera out there because it was kind of buzzing away, giving away their position. So in this case, I'm still playing Technician. I haven't played any of the other classes yet. I will level those classes up as well, but for now I'm focusing on my Technician. And in terms of my abilities, I don't have any abilities that will help us in here, other than, of course, if everything goes crazy and the alarms go off, in which case my mine ability or my charge ability will come in handy, along with the sentries. Guys took out another camera there. No, actually no, sorry, that was the old camera. Camera in Hall E. Now, in terms of what to wear for this mission, I mean, if you're playing a normal, you can probably get away with, a suit or maybe the lowest piece of armor. I think it's the third option. Gives you a bit of a kind of a vest that isn't too bulky, and that sort of helps keep your concealment down. Obviously carrying a silenced pistol and carrying a good concealment secondary weapon, but preferably one with very good damage. Something like the Raven shotgun or even the sawn-off. So that started to go live there. My colleague's killed a guard. He's going to have to kill another one. Now is he going to get to those pages in time before everything goes crazy? I'm going to jump off the feed because I think we're going to go loud and proud any minute. But yeah, going back to my setup, I mean, in this case, you can, I'm pretty much wearing what do you call it? Very light kind of top armor. I'm not wearing my entire armor getup. So some of the other guys are, but typically when I do a frame in frame, I try to wear as little armor as possible. I do have some armor, but not the full body set. 1 for maneuverability, but 2 obviously for concealment, so I don't get spotted easily. They've been seen all over the place down here. This is going to go off. I think we're pretty much toast at this point. So it's all going to get live and live wire now. So I'm looking for that drop-in point. There it is. So you can drop in from the roof by opening with RB this skylight, and then drop into that middle section. Don't drop anywhere else, you will go down. If you drop on the sides of those boxes, you will get a little bit of damage, nothing serious. If you drop to the floor, you're going to be downed and you're going to need your team to pick you up. Now the paintings that we're after, you saw there on the right side, there was kind of a little red circle in the corner of the painting. That is what we're looking for, and there as well, that's a painting. Look. So these paintings with these markings in the corners, that's what you want to grab. Now as it's gone live, obviously at this point we're hacking, normally we'd be hacking security. However, we do have an enforcer with us who can cut through these bars, so he's going to get to work cutting through the bars. And then obviously once we get enough paintings, we're going to ferry them out of this building. And you see there, the police came straight in the back there, blew a hole in the wall, which is why I put those mines down. And it won't kill all of them, unfortunately. It will kill a section of them, or at least give them some damage, remove a few helmets and stuff. So you see that my colleague's taken one of those items. Oh, getting a lot of damage there. Someone's down. Not good. This, you know, even on the lower levels, this does get pretty nasty, this level, when things go wrong. Oh, I'm getting tasered. Not get a good go. Come on, guys. Thank you. My crew members to the rescue. Oh, I got downed. Crap. This is not good. We are on Overkill, as you can see, with the 3 skulls there. So this is going to be particularly nasty. But I'm pretty certain we can get through it. We've done worse before. Get a few more mines down to cover our backsides. Chuck a grenade in there, keep him busy. They will shoot through the skylights, the police, so you can pretty much, and obviously with the hit marker in this game not being that great, you pretty much get hit from everywhere and not really realise where you're being hit from. And then you look up at the skylight and see there's some guys standing up there shooting down at you. So the hit marker can be quite misleading sometimes and quite confusing. Taking a lot of damage here. Grab that painting. Oh, that's not good. Give those guys a grenade to play with. Excellent. Only got one of them there. He's down. So we can, I'm going to start ferrying stuff to the van now. This is going to be pretty nasty out here once I get out there, which is not great because it means getting across the open front of the gallery to the right side of the building. So basically there's an elevated car park you can get up to via stairs further out to the left, and that entire area is open. And there are generally lots of snipers out there and lots of police taking shots at you as you get into the gallery's reception area or main doors. So it's going to be pretty tough work from here. These guys are going to take me down if I'm not careful. Crap. Quick reload. Sometimes the reload won't work in this game as well. I've had that a few times where I've been let down where I've reloaded the gun and then the gun didn't actually reload, and obviously I've gone to fire a shot and gone down because I don't have any ammo. I could really do with some first aid at this point. Literally one hit. If I was sniped at this point I'd be down and out, no two ways about it. Oh, one hit and I'm gone into that first aid. So this is where the first aid area is. If you choose that acid drop. Now you can do this silent. If you're doing it silent and you're pretty good at silent, you just don't have any armor, just be suited up. Obviously the idea is, obviously if it turns to hell, then you're going to find it really tough getting through the level without armor. But this can be done silent. I've actually done this a couple of times silent on the frame of the frame. I've only ever done the entire frame of the frame silent once though. And I'll be honest, most of the work on that particular occasion was done by quite a clever chap that we managed to jump into a lobby with. I can't remember his name unfortunately, but he was very good at that particular level. And he also managed to teach us a few things while we were walking around. So. But I think we did do a quiet frame to frame, but it was on like normal mode, not on the higher levels. So everything's still kicking off here. We're trying to feed these paintings over to that van. I made myself one of the point men to get these paintings there. Oh, that sniper did nasty work again. The problem I've got is I've only got a pistol for a secondary. So I'm going to go down if I don't. Shit. Oh, I've got shield guys all over me. I'm going to have to back off. I'm going to go down. Last thing my guys need to be doing is picking me up at the moment. A few shots off on that guy. Grab that paint. The guys are chucking the painters out to me now, which is a lot more helpful, so I'm not having to jump up that ledge. It can be a bit of a pain getting up that ledge sometimes. And sometimes you will kind of just get stuck on the scenery, which is really frustrating, because obviously if you can't move, you're going to go down instantly in overkill. Considering most shots take out your your entire armour, or almost all of it. The second shot will pretty much down you if it's from a sniper or something. Get that loot in there. And we're just waiting to head out. So I'll take the opportunity to thank you guys and gals for watching Payday 2 with me on the art gallery on Xbox One. I'll be back soon with more gaming action from Payday 2 and other great games on Xbox One, PS4, original Xbox and Xbox 360.